With a student body of around 2,000 teenagers, it's easy to fade into the crowd. Each student walking the halls of Pace High School has their own personality, their own goals, their own story. Our WPHS staff decided to uncover one of these untold stories. To select our random subject, we drew slips of paper representing each of our 3 lunches. Once narrowed down to third lunch, we tied a piece of ribbon around a random seat in the cafeteria and patiently waited for our subject to choose us. Our golden chair brought us to Michael Davis. At first glance, Michael seemed to be your typical high school student.
Hi, I'm Michael Davis. I'm 18 years old and I'm a senior at Pace High School. I like to go fishing with my dad and my brothers. I work at Baskin-Robbins and generally I work like 3 to 4 times out of the week and I make A's and B's.
But after sitting down and getting to know him better, we discovered that he's more than he appears to be.
I started karate, I guess, when I was about 7 years old. And I got my first degree black belt like the first few years or whatever. And then I took a break for like a year or 2 and then came back to it and did it for another like 4 years and got my second degree. I got this one in a tournament in 2003 and it was like sparring. We like get in and we fight each other. And I got first place that year and it was in the summer.
Michael chose to use his background knowledge and experience in karate to influence younger kids who also share his passion.
I worked as a camp counselor for the karate studio, a bunch of kids to look after. We had an autistic kid and his name was Tyler. It was kind of hard to get him to focus, but once he focused, he could get it down.
Along with the many high points in Michael's life, he has also had his fair share of low points.
When I was 13, my mom was diagnosed with cervical cancer. She had to undergo chemotherapy and radiation. It made her really, really sick and I had to help around the house more. And when I was that young, I don't know, it didn't register that I might have lost my mom. But I don't know, looking back now, it's kind of crazy that, she came that close, that I'm glad I got her today.
Your story doesn't need to drop jaws. It's just important that you have one. While some stories like Michael's may not be spectacular and filled with phenomenal events, it is the everyday, ordinary situations that prioritize our values and make us who we are.